You look ready, so I'm going to go. All right, we're going to call this meeting to order.
Recording in progress.
Good evening and welcome to the September 23rd, 2021 special meeting on the adoption of the final fiscal year 22 millage rate, final budget, and municipal business plan. I will turn it right to Les.
Okay, thank you, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commissioners. Les Tyler, the Finance Director, and I'm here with Ashley Kempton, our Budget Manager. Resolution 21-13 establishes the City of Dunedin's final millage rate of 4.1345 for fiscal year 22. The millage rate of 4.1345 mils is 7.38% more than the rollback rate of 3.8505 mils. The rollback rate is the rate that would generate the same amount of property tax revenues as approved for the prior year, less some allowances. When the tax base increases, the rollback rate is less than the prior year's rate. On July 15, 2021, the Commission adopted the maximum millage rate of 4.1345 mils. The City Commission held a public hearing and adopted a tentative millage rate of 4.1345 mils for fiscal year 22 on September 16, 2021, and this is the final hearing regarding the fiscal year 2022 millage rate. A millage rate of 4.1345 mils is the same rate that the city has passed since 2016, so this would be the 7th year. The rate will generate $12.3 million in the general fund, budgeted at a 95% collection rate, and generate $671,000 for the city's contribution to this CRA fund for ad valorem revenues. I would like to briefly go over the slide above. We have two slides, and the first one shows the average homeowners' property taxes, how their dollars are spent on city services, and this just shows that it mentions that our property tax assessment is per $100,000 is $413.45, and it shows our general fund services, which is about 40% public safety, fire and law enforcement, parks and rec 27%, and then the various different categories. And these are the expenditures in the 22 budget. And the next slide shows it's the same graph, but down below it mentions that as an example, for a single family home in Dunedin right now, what the city's millage rate tax would be, and it would be for a home at $325,000, about $1,137 is what that would be roughly for our tax, Dunedin's millage only. And that concludes our comments on the millage. Staff recommends approval of the final millage rate at 4.1345 mils for fiscal year 22.
Okay. Can I have, Nikki, would you please read Resolution 21-13 by title only?
Absolutely, Mayor. I was just about to unmute myself to ask to do that. Resolution number 21-13, a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Dunedin, Florida, adopting the final millage rate for ad valorem tax revenue for fiscal year 2021-2022 at a rate of 4.1345 mils or $4.13 per $1,000 of assessed property value, and providing for an effective date. And Mayor and Commissioners, this has been reading of Resolution 21-13 by title only.
Great. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kynes, was that you, Vice Mayor? Or John? I couldn't tell which one. Where did it come from?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Vice Mayor Gao, any questions for Les on the millage rate? No. And for anybody watching, you're wondering where the lovely voice of Nikki and Mo are coming from. They are in Zoom land right now, so thank you guys for being here. That's why you don't see them on the dais. Okay, this is a public hearing. Anyone wishing to come forward, please feel free to do so. All right, we did get one public comment on e-comments, so I'll go ahead and read it. I believe it was opposing the millage rate. 2006 staffing levels versus 2021 staffing levels clearly demonstrate the need for higher headcount. Although the rate study is taking place, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that in order to get the local government we need, it's going to take a substantial financial contribution in order to recruit and retain quality employees that provide the caliber of services our residents deserve. You may want to consider incrementally increasing the millage rate earlier. You can't keep asking city staff to do more and more over the last 7 years without a significant increase in headcounts and funding. And that was Jeremy Reynolds, for the record. Okay, seeing or hearing no one in the audience, we'll come back to the commission. Any final comments on the millage rate from anybody? No? Okay, roll call vote.
Commissioner Franny.
Aye.
Commissioner Torga.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Gao.
Aye.
Commissioner Kynes.
Aye.
Mayor Bajowski.
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. You didn't have anything on there, Mo, did you? Because I didn't look at you when I asked that question.
No, I didn't have anything else
Okay.
to add. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, and now we have Resolution 2114. Nikki, will you just go ahead and read that by title only? I'll get it on the record.
Absolutely, no problem. Resolution number 21-14, a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Dunedin, Florida, adopting the final operating and capital budget for the City of Dunedin, Florida for the fiscal year commencing October 1, 2021, and ending September 30th, 2022, and providing for an effective date. This has been reading of Resolution 21-14 by title only.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay, Vice Mayor, who's making the second?
Second, I
Okay, Commissioner Franny. Thank you. Les?
Okay, thank you. The fiscal year 22 budget has been prepared in unity with the strategic priorities and epic goals as described in the City of Dunedin's business plan. This is the second and final hearing on the fiscal year 22 budget. The city has had several workshops leading up to this point. The city's fiscal year 22 through 27 draft business plan has been presented to the commission at the May 14th workshop. The proposed budget was delivered to the commission and the Board of Finance on June 30th, 2021, and followed up by two more workshops on July 9th and August 10th. On September 16th, 2021, the City Commission held a public hearing adopting Resolution 21-12, establishing the fiscal year 22 tentative budget of $110,935,000 in all city funds. No changes have been made to the tentative budget as passed by the Commission on September 16th, 2021, and staff asks that the Commission please approve the final budget.
Okay, any questions on the budget itself? No? Any questions, Mo?
no, thank you.
Anybody in the audience wishing to come forward and speak to this item, please feel free to do so. All right, I don't see any public input on our budget. I'll come back to the commission for final comments. Any final comments, Vice Mayor?
No real comment. And we've talked about this and mentioned it the first time. So we've worked long and hard. We've got the support of everybody, the support of Board of Finance. So let's do this.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Franny?
No, again, just thank you to the finance staff, the finance board, and of course, this is the end of a long, many months of work on this budget, so I don't have any other comments.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Kynes, anything?
No.
Nothing further.
Okay. I want to say thank you too. And, you know, to our residents, we spent we had a lot of really good people working on this budget. Of course, our finance board, our finance team over here, Jennifer and all her department heads, and this commission and, you know, several other committees, depending on what the items were going on in this budget. And we had ever-changing fiscal trends to deal with throughout the whole process, so it was not an easy budget. But it is a strong, healthy budget for our residents and for the organization, and I'm proud of it, so very good, and I'm proud of you. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, roll call vote.
Commissioner Torga.
Aye.
Commissioner Kynes.
Aye.
Commissioner Franny.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Gao.
Aye.
Mayor Bajowski.
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. Then we have Resolution 2118, the Municipal Business Plan. Nikki, would you read that by title only?
Resolution number 21-18, a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Dunedin, Florida, adopting a fiscal year 2022 through fiscal year 2027 municipal business plan for the City of Dunedin, Florida, and providing for an effective date. This has been reading of Resolution 21-18 by title only.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Vice Mayor Gow and Commissioner Kynes. Thank you. Les?
Great. Some brief background. Staff presented the draft business plan to Commission on May 14th, our first workshop. The business plan today includes 58 initiatives and 106 capital improvement projects with a total cost of $42.4 million in fiscal year '22. I want to briefly mention some of the key elements in the business plan. The business plan covers '22 through '27. It is a comprehensive look at the initiatives and projects the city is pursuing in order to advance towards its long-term strategic goals. The plan is comprised of initiatives and projects that fall within one of the 6 EPIC goals of the city. In addition, the projects either support or enhance the city's core services and can only be accomplished once the city's core services are met. Maintaining core services is the top priority of the city. The EPIC goals can be found on page 27 of the business plan and also on the city's website. The items in the business plan are separated into 2 categories. One's business initiatives, and then the other is capital improvement projects. Each initiative has a separate project page that provides detailed information for that particular item, and the pages are organized in EPIC goal order. The plan also includes long-range financial projections showing each fund's projections from '22 out to '27. And staff, with the direction of the city manager and the city commission, have been fine-tuning the business plan components over the summer with changes presented to the city commission at each budget workshop. Since our last budget workshop on August 10th, there were a few changes that are included in Exhibit B, which is a handout, and that information is very similar to what we presented on September 16th when we presented the tentative budget. The only difference is this is an EPIC goal order, and on September 16th it was in fund order. The slide above shows a summary of the changes since August 10th, and I'll go over these real quickly because these were discussed on September 16th. We had an increase of $2.5 million for the additional downtown parking for a placeholder for a parking garage in the CRA fund.
Hang on, Les, we don't have the slide. You mentioned a
Oh,
slide.
okay.
There is no slide. I don't think it was in there. There was only the 3 slides that were there.
It's not app, okay.
Oh, it is? Yeah, because in the updated PowerPoint, there wasn't anything in there for that.
Yeah, the slide just had these 4 changes. I'll
Okay.
just walk, they're pretty small, it's pretty small.
And you've heard them before, I think.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm
Yeah.
just, in case anybody was watching
Got
or
it.
people on Zoom looking, there was no slide there.
Thank you. The second one is an increase in downtown pavers walkability and enhancement project. That was a $50,000 increase in '22, and also some increases in the outer years for that project. And the third was an increase in affordable housing workforce program project. We put $650,000 in the penny fund for that project. I want to also mention that that project is eligible under the ARPA grant funding as well. So we have it budgeted in penny fund, but it is eligible under ARPA as well. And then the last one is a new initiative for a classification and compensation organizational study for $40,000 was added in the '22 budget. So those are the changes that we've had since August 10th. And then last thing is, on this last slide is, want to mention that the '22 operating budget and also the business plan can both be found on our finance website at that link above. And that concludes our comments. Any questions? Let me know.
Questions from anybody on the business plan? No? Mo, anything?
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Any comments from the public? Okay, we'll come back to the commission. Final comments, Vice Mayor? Commissioner?
Again, we've done this for months and months and months and months. So, this is really sort of the fait accompli of all these months of work. But again, thank you so much. I'm not going to say Leslie, it's going to be Les
Yeah, you
and
said it already.
Ashley. And everybody, Jennifer, Nikki, everybody that's worked so hard, all the department heads, my sincere congratulations.
Commissioner?
I have nothing further, thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Franny?
No, I just want to apologize to Les for getting that joke started.
Yeah. Well, again, to the public, 106 initiatives. I mean, just think about that during the course of the year. If you just try to break that down by month and by employee, it's staggering. what we're accomplishing, which is wonderful because, you know, we're doing our jobs well, and really excited about that. And you know what I'm really excited about with this business plan is that, not just this business plan, but the fact that we have one, is when we review a budget, we're focusing on the things we're supposed to focus on, like projects. And we're not doing the whole line item, how many widgets and paper clips and, you know, all that stuff. And again, that was an initiative that you brought forward. Jennifer, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, roll call vote.
Commissioner Twanga.
Aye.
Commissioner Franny.
Aye.
Commissioner Kynes.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Gao.
Aye.
Mayor Bashowski.
Aye, and that motion passes unanimously. It is now 16 minutes past 6. We beat our record by 1. Anybody have anything else?
Thank you.
Just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to attend by Zoom tonight, Mayor and Commissioners.
No
I appreciate
problem.
it.
It was silly for you to come from Tampa for a 15-minute meeting.
But, and I did want to just note that I for those who are listening, the commission did accept Commissioner Freeney's attendance via Zoom due to extraordinary circumstances at the prior meeting on Tuesday,
Yes, we did.
or Thursday, excuse me.
Yeah.
Great. So thank you all. Good to see you virtually. See you soon.
See you guys. All right, we are adjourned. Be safe, Mo.
Thank you for watching this City of Dunedin government meeting. If you'd like to review any part of this meeting or watch any previous government meeting coverage, you can watch these meetings online anytime through the city's website, dunedingov.com. Stay connected with everything Dunedin. Follow the city on this channel and on the city's Facebook page, through Twitter, and on the city's YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching this Dunedin television production.